In the crystalline light of a new morning, the sprawling estate in an exclusive enclave shimmered with refined elegance. Yet beneath the polished marble and gleaming chandeliers, a silent cataclysm was unfolding. Mark Hargrave, the once unshakable patriarch, roamed the vast salon with turbulent thoughts and a clenched fist. In his grasp lay a crinkled envelope, a forbidden sonogram image that had unraveled the tapestry of his perfect world. How could everything collapse like this, he wondered, each measured step echoing with disbelief and fury. The manor's grandeur, once a proud symbol of legacy and power, now served as the stage for a very personal tragedy. Linda, his wife, sat in quiet resignation, her pallid expression a stark counterpoint to the opulence around her. At the heart of the storm stood Grace, a gentle, soft-spoken aide with skin as dark and luminous as midnight. Having devoted 3 years of her life to the Hargrave household, she now trembled under the weight of a secret she had never wished to bear. With a voice fraught with regret, she managed, "I never intended for this. Your son and we found solace in each other's hearts." Mark's eyes blazed like coals in a furnace as his voice thundered through the room. "My only son has fathered a child with you? This is utterly intolerable." He slammed the envelope onto the glass coffee table, as if his anger alone might shatter the damning evidence. Before the room could settle from his outburst, Andrew, a determined 22-year-old college student, stepped forward. "Father, wait," he implored with calm resolve. "Our love is real, and I will shoulder every responsibility for our child." His words, firm yet tender, hung in the air like a challenge to the unyielding storm of disapproval. In a moment as swift as it was brutal, Mark's verdict cut through the tension. "Grace, pack your things and leave. You are dismissed, do not think of returning." Tears glistened on Grace's cheeks as she gathered her scant belongings, each step away from the manor echoing a profound sense of loss. Andrew's protest was met with a chilling warning: "If you leave with her, your place here is forfeit." Torn between defiant love and the weight of his father's command, his heart pounded with a painful uncertainty. In the lonely days that followed, Grace found refuge in a modest apartment far removed from the life she once knew. With her savings barely stretching to cover a humble dwelling, she took on relentless double shifts at a local diner, determined to forge a future for the life growing inside her. Each grueling hour, punctuated by the clatter of dishes and muted conversations, only deepened her resolve, even as the memories of lost comfort and familiarity haunted her every step. Andrew, meanwhile, could not escape the constant echo of his love for Grace. Every call, every whispered promise over the phone, reaffirmed his commitment, even as his father's shadow loomed large. In a desperate bid to cleanse the family name, Mark enlisted private investigators to dig up scandalous dirt, intent on portraying Grace as nothing more than a gold-digging seductress. Yet one unanticipated evening, a quiet knock at Grace's door revealed Linda standing there. With hesitant compassion, she extended a small, unassuming bag containing a bundle of baby clothes and a modest sum of cash. "I cannot abide by Mark's cruelty," Linda murmured. "Your strength deserves recognition, Grace." As the day of reckoning neared, Andrew made a bold and liberating choice. He left the stifling confines of his childhood home to join Grace in her modest sanctuary. Together, amidst preparations for their child's arrival, their bond deepened, each shared glance and hushed word a defiant stand against a world obsessed with appearances. Yet Mark, desperate to reclaim control, schemed to lure Andrew back by casting Grace as unworthy, a ploy that would soon unravel in the most unforeseen way. The fateful hour arrived when Grace went into labor. With heart pounding like a frantic drum, Andrew raced her to the hospital, his mind awash with fear and hope. In the stark, antiseptic delivery room, the first cry of their newborn pierced the tension, filling the space with raw, undeniable joy. News of the baby's arrival soon reached the manor, and at Linda's urging, Mark begrudgingly journeyed to the hospital. There, in a scene both surreal and transformative, Mark encountered a sight that shattered his hardened resolve. Andrew cradled the tiny infant, whose wide, unblemished eyes radiated an innocent familiarity, a mirror of the son he once knew. In a tremulous whisper, Mark observed, "He bears the echo of your own youth." Andrew met his father's gaze with unwavering firmness. "This is your grandson. No wealth or pride can ever outshine the love of family." In that poignant moment, the fortress of Mark's defiance crumbled. With a heavy, remorseful sigh, he confessed, "I have been a fool." Turning toward Grace, he pleaded, "Allow me the honor of sharing in this new life." Though Grace hesitated, Andrew's resolute nod spoke volumes. Every heart, no matter how scarred, is deserving of a second chance. And so, beneath the soft hum of hospital lights, a fractured family began its long journey toward healing, a journey proving that the true measure of wealth is found in the bonds of love and redemption.